Saw fire in the nearby village, so I called my children and we ran. They brought out my things, including my mattress. They bent them all outside.
Now that's not a woman who's lost a loved one. It's a woman in pain, staring at the destruction of everything she owns, property. She says she worked hard for, her life savings razed down by fire when her village was attacked during violent clashes between Chokosis and Kukumbas in the northeast region. Now, Mariam, as we choose to call her, is one of the thousands who fled dozens of villages during the clashes. But she is also one of the very few people with enough courage to return and count her losses. Now, while covering the recent clashes, head of our security desk, Gifty Ando Apia, chanced upon Miriam, a mother of 5, whose property was burnt in one of several villages in the Chereponi district.
They just started killing people. We don't even know what happened. Look at it. Everything I own is destroyed. My house, everything. I have nothing now. Everything is gone. Easy. They said the Monday run until the kafa. Why? This is well. And they say then I was away. What can you then obey? They say. Do I know what to do? I have nothing to do. Now, as I said, my husband has traveled. I told him our house is destroyed. He knows there won't be a place for him to sleep when he returns. But we can't even sleep here. Maybe we'll be beaten by the rain. I just came to examine the extent of damage done so far. But on that day, I saw fire in the nearby village, so I called my children and we ran. I have no other job apart from farming. I have nothing left. On the same day, I wanted to come for this cassava, but I couldn't, and it's also destroyed. Things that they could not bend, like the roof, they cut through them. They brought out my things, including my mattress. They bent them all outside. They bent everything.
Full mattress. Any me bed sheet, any dem near no more yin in your idea go on machine in you.
Go picture
now, me say, dear, ma.
We are women. We don't know anything about the conflict. We don't know what happened.
So bad.
You're always uncertain whether or not they will spare your life when they come to attack. I'm not afraid of the soldiers when I see them around, because I've done nothing wrong. I'm rather happy they are here to save our lives if anything happens. I am still afraid, but if the soldiers come around, we will not be afraid anymore.
Right, so that story got MP for Chereponi Samuel Abdullahi Jabanyete shedding tears on live TV. It was an emotional and heartbreaking moment for him as he struggled to hold back his tears on the AM show this morning, considering the impact of the conflict on the lives of his constituents, among which was his biological sister, who spoke to Gifty Ando Apia in the story you just saw. Abdullahi Jabanyete was talking to Mama Viosu Abuaji this morning.
She's Gloria Jabanyete. I come directly after her, one father, one mother. And she's married in a community called Adali. The second young man you saw is called Mabu. And the community in which he was interviewed is just a kilometer from the Adali. And that is my village. That is where I come from. And that community was also affected. In fact, it's sheer coincidence that I'm watching my own people before making a comment.
You know about the stories because they probably called you to tell you, but have you seen, in terms of your sister Gloria, have you seen her home?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm watching it. I've always been in Chereponi since the conflict erupted, but the last but one conflict that happened on the 16th of March 2019, I couldn't go. In fact, I was here in Accra with the DCE and then the regent of the place, because Chereponi has been carved out and it's now part of the Northeast region. So the new regional minister, who is also a colleague member of parliament, was appointed, and we're here to, give him that moral support to go through the interview. So the following morning, we're to leave, and midnight we had the news that a community called Nawiako, somebody had been shot there. In fact, looking at the efforts we had put in place, and I just returned from Chereponi, I think 4 days later, then there was that incident. And I had lived in Chereponi for almost 2 weeks, going around every community. So in fact, it put me off and I went blackout. So
apologies that we're having to let you tell the story. That's the Member of Parliament for Chereponi for the first time, sharing the story of Chereponi to all of us. And I am sorry that you're having to relive this. Apologies. Really, really sorry. But we want to appreciate the genesis of this. Some have said this goes back to 1994. Others say it started even earlier than that.
Yeah. In fact, from history, we've really never had any conflicts between Chekosis and Kunkumbes. But what has prevailed has to do with the usual issues of parcels of land during the farming season. That is from the month of May and June. And there is this community called Naduni. This is a community that co-inhabits both the Chekosis and Kunkumbes, who have lived for centuries.
So you actually have places where the two are together?
In fact, apart from Naduni and this whole bad news about the conflict, there are good stories actually to tell. There is a community called Kudani and Kudani Bakano. This is where even it is Chekosi dominated, but they live together with Kunkumbes. The Kunkumbes are just a kilometer away. We've never had any incidents of conflict. There is another community called Cherry and Kablani. In fact, there's this prominent chief called Baye Yao. And just behind his house, the rest of the communities there are Kunkumbes, but they've never gone to war. In the Naduni case, they are intermarried, they have lived together, and just nobody knows. But the issue goes and it dies off, it comes off, it resurrects. And
so this is from which year?
Yeah, way back in 1962.
Okay.
But what came out in recent times and was resolved was around 2002, during the reign of one chief called Chief Abubakari Malba. In his reign, this issue came up, and he put an embargo on the land. So for a very long time, people didn't farm on the land again.
And how big is this piece of land?
Oh, just by a school building, it's just about 2 or maybe maximum 2 hectares or acres. 2 acres. It's not such a big land.